Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good day. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Pleasure to have you with us, guys, as we're here for Northampton Town v Derby. The game is underway. 2 minutes in, still 0-0. Apologies, I'm late, guys, as we had a late finish to the League Two game of Harrogate Town and Bradford, and the dinner time kickoff was just doing that. So apologies, we're a little bit late over to this game after that delay. So as I say, we're with you now. So let's have a go at the chat. I'm gonna have somebody's at my door. I'm gonna have to jump in a second. Pure Lois with us. Pure Lois saying hello to all in the chat. Awesome, thank you for that, Pure Lois. Welcome to the show, mate. Top man. Thank you for your kind, positive vibes right off the bat. Top man, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. The ball knocked straight out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw-in. Apologies again, guys, that I'm a little bit late to this one. As I say, we've just done a League Two game, Harrogate v Bradford in the dinner time kickoff, and it's, as I say, we had to finish it before the game had even finished to switch over to this one. So my apologies. Can't be helped sometimes as we try to cover as many games across the UK here on Fan Den in England, Scotland and Wales, as well as Northern Ireland where possible. So sometimes means a bit of a juggling act with the games, guys. Ball now back with the goalkeeper. Let me just get my bearings with this game, guys. Difficult when you just come from one game straight to another. So now Derby with the possession as they play the ball long down that far side. It's intercepted by Northampton. As now Northampton chip the ball back out wide on that far side. Thumbs up from Pure Lois. Top man, thank you, mate. You are an absolute gentleman. Thank you for that. Well, the referee's blown for a foul here. So free kick to Derby midway inside their own half on this near side of the field. Pure Lois saying, hopefully see a few more regulars in Gaz. Yeah, probably, mate. Normally do at 3 o'clock kickoffs. Obviously, I've noticed I've been doing dinner time kickoffs the last couple of weeks, so I've noticed the regulars don't come in as much on the dinner time kickoffs. But yeah, hopefully for you guys in the chat, in the Fan Den community chat, some of the other guys will drop in. Ball kicked long down the field. As now the ball bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper, ends up knocking it out of play, and that will be a throw-in on this near side. But yeah, hopefully Pure Loss. You have to remember though, some of the fans might not drop in if the Premier League fans, because sometimes Premier League fans have the blinkers on, don't they? They think the only football in the world is Premier League. So yeah, but luckily I think we've got a good variety of fans across Scotland and English football here, part of the Fan Den community. So ball comes in now from Derby as they knock it towards the edge of the box. It's knocked away by Northampton. Now Derby playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Derby trying to play out from the back as Northampton pressing well from the front. Derby play the ball forward as now they work it out wide on that far side. Pure Law is saying shopping ended up like Scottish football cancellations. You said that, not me, mate. You'll be getting me in trouble. Remember, I'm English, so people don't want to see me. If people to see me thinking about the Scottish football, they'll think I'm anti-Scottish football, and I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely pro-UK football right across the board. Now, Derby with the possession on that far side as Northampton challenge, and now the referee blows for the foul. So free kick to Derby on that far side, and the Northampton players just gone to ground there. So we're going to have medical staff. I don't know if it's a dead leg. It might be a dead leg. I think it's okay to continue. Just feeling the initial contact. Pure saying it's true. No, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just saying, obviously, as you know, I want all fans of UK clubs to feel welcome here at Fan Den. So I always try to keep respectful of Scottish football, mate. But you're free to speak freely because you're Scottish. So obviously, um, I have a bit of banter. As you've seen, yeah, I do have a little bit of banter sometimes, and sometimes I'm a little bit outspoken about all countries' football. But generally, I always try to be positive as much as possible. So throwing on that far side for Northampton. As now they've got a throw in bang on the halfway line. Ball comes in as now Derby managed to win it as they chip the ball forward. It's not back in the direction it came from by Northampton. Now Northampton knocking the ball forward into the Bradford half as Bradford trying to win it there and unable to. It's really scrappy this at the moment as Northampton trying to work it down that far side, but eventually it's won back by Bradford. Sorry, not Bradford. That's because we've just been doing the Bradford game. My apologies, guys. Derby, sorry. Derby charging forward, but they've lost it here as Northampton race towards the edge of the box, and it takes a deflection there off Derby, and it's gone behind for a corner. Yeah, apologies for the mistake, guys. I literally, a couple of minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, just switched over from the Harrogate v Bradford game to this one. So apologies for my confusion. That's the problem when you got back-to-back games. You don't get a chance to just switch to have 5 minutes before you switch to the next one and compose yourself. So my apologies there. Now, Northampton with the ball played into the box. It's knocked away by Derby, but Northampton pick up the possession outside the box. As now it's crossed in. It's knocked away. As ball sets the players trying to win it further up the field. And now we've got a clash of heads as the referee blows for the foul. Pure Life saying cheers. Gaz, no worries, mate. Top man. Rick is with us. How you doing, Rick? Welcome to the show, mate. Rick saying, afternoon, Gaz and Loyalist. Hope you are both good. I'm very good, thank you, Rick. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, Rick. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good week. And as I say, hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. And thank you for asking, mate. Well, free kick taken there by Northampton as they kick it straight down the middle, but it goes all the way back to the Derby goalkeeper. Now Derby playing the ball out wide to this near side as the ball kicked long down the field. It's knocked back in the direction it came from by Northampton as now they pick up the possession, playing it into the centre of the park. Now it's played forward up towards the halfway line as Derby challenge for it. Now Derby winning it on that far side as Northampton come to challenge for it, but Derby managing to keep the possession as now they try to work it forward, playing it into the centre of the park. As now they work it out wide to this near side, but Northampton coming to press the ball really well there. Thank you for that, Rick. Thank you for asking, mate. As I say, and as I also said, hope you're having a good week yourself, mate. Pure Life saying, Gaz, I'm making corned beef hash today. It's one of my specialties, cheap and nasty. No, cheap and nasty. Have you seen the price of corned beef now, mate? Corned beef was introduced as a cheap meal for the working people. Now go and see what the price of a tin of corned beef is and tell me that that's cheap. Flipping heck. Honest, it can cost you more for a tin of corned beef now than it can for good slices of ham or beef. Crazy. Ball worked down that far side as now Derby managed to win it back, played up the field as it's Northampton managed to win it back there as they play it back to the goalkeeper. So yeah, that's the new one on me. Pure Lies corned beef is cheap. Used to be once back in the day, mate, but not anymore. Not anymore. Now you got to be a rich man to eat corned beef. And that's no lie. That's no lie. Pure Lies saying, hello, Rick, mate. Hope all is good. Awesome. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Top stuff, mate. Now the ball being challenged on that far side by both sets of players as Derby managed to chip the ball across the field out wide to this near side as Northampton come to challenge for it. Derby managing to retain the possession, claims for a foul there, but waved away by the referee. Ricky saying, "Oh, good here, thanks lads." Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Good to hear that, Rick, and thank you for dropping in, mate. You got any thoughts on the game tonight? England, Bradford. What am I about? Where have I got Bradford stuck in my head? England v Brazil. Sorry. You got any thoughts, Rick, on the score prediction, mate? Thank you for that, Rick. Now Derby with the possession, played down the middle as it's won back by Northampton as they play it out wide to this near side. Derby coming to challenge as well. It's knocked away, and the referee's going to get. Oh, he's giving a card here. He's giving a foul, and he's giving a card to the Northampton player. So yeah, good to hear, Rick. Thank you for that, mate. Pure Life saying corned beef. Yeah, dollars. I know, mate. I know. It's true though, isn't it? It's true. It's gone nuts. How can you? It's like nearly what, £4 for a tin of corned beef now. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Some places charging even more. So it's M. Pinnock with the yellow card for Northampton. Free kick now for Derby. Kick straight down the middle of the field and, well, it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper who manages to pluck the ball out the air comfortably. Now he kicks the ball long down the field, trying to get Northampton in behind the Derby defence, but Derby managed to intercept it there as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it out wide on that far side. It's now Northampton come to challenge for it, but Derby managing to keep the possession as they play it back into the centre of the field. Now the ball kicked back out wide up the field on that far side as Derby now trying to come forward. Northampton come to challenge, but Derby tried to chip the ball forward there, but it takes a deflection and it's bounced out on that far side for a throw-in. Pure Lloyd saying, good, Rick. Glad to hear. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you guys. Pure Lloyd's laughing at England, Bradford. I know, it's because of that previous game. I've got Bradford stuck in my head. Thank you for that, mate. Pure Lloyd saying, should be a good game, guys. Yeah, my bad. It's the bees throwing me off. Now the ball played into the box as it's knocked away. Northampton winning it on that far side as they try to knock it up the field, but it's intercepted there by Derby. It's now Derby with a ball crossed into the box, headed away by Northampton as Derby managed to pick up the loose ball just outside the box. Now Derby playing it back into the centre circle. I'll say work the ball out wide on that far side. Ricky's saying, I think it will be a 0-0 tonight, Gaz. I just got a feeling it sounds like an exciting fixture, but I think it will be a bore draw, to be honest. I agree, Rick. I think it's going to, well, I don't know if it's going to be a draw, but I agree. I think it's just going to be a glorified training session, to be fair, mate. Obviously, like you say, as you rightly said there, on paper, it looks a really exciting fixture. But like I say, when you've got players like Saka, Phil Foden, Harry Kane, pretending to be injured so that they don't have to be on international duty, then unfortunately, I think it's going to impact the quality of the game. And you just know that players have been told off their club managers, take it easy, don't risk getting yourself injured. It's only a friendly. So it just seems pointless at this stage of the season to play friendlies, done it with clubs having stuff to play for, because you just know that players are not going to give it, they're not going to give it their full whammy in a friendly and risk getting injured and then miss a big chunk of the end of the season or possibly even the Euros in the summer. But Wells, great comment there, Rick. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, mate. Excellent comment. That's what I love to hear, fans that give a decent explanation to their thinking. So thank you for that, Rick. Top man. Jamie, how you doing, mate? Jamie's with us. Jamie saying, all right, Gaz, how's it going? I'm going good, thank you, Jamie. Have you finished your shopping, mate? welcome to the show, Jamie. I presume you finished your shopping, mate. You can put your feet up now with a beer. So ball out on that far side for a throw into Northampton, midway inside their own half. That's now they're going to take the throw in, throwing it long up the field. So thank you for that, Jamie. And as I say, welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us as always. Derby winning the ball back on the edge of the centre circle. As now they come out wide on this near side. Jamie saying, all right, everyone in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes as always, mate. Thank you. Ball kicked long down the field. It's now Derby taking it to the byline. Worked into the box as they get the shot off. And well, Northampton managing to knock it away as they just got the block on that. And Derby almost getting the shot on target there. Apart from the good defending by Northampton. Now the ball played down this near side as now Derby coming towards the edge of the box. It's not back up to the field as Northampton trying to challenge for it. Now Derby with the possession on the halfway line as they build again, keeping Northampton pressed all the way into their own half at the moment as it's Derby now with a long crossfield ball out wide to this near side, headed back in the direction it came from by Northampton as Derby regained the possession just inside the centre circle. Now they play it out wide on that far side as they try to come forward now down the far side of the field, coming towards the byline. Ball crossed in as Derby trying to get the shot off there, and it's blasted over the top of the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick to Northampton. Not a bad effort by Derby, but just couldn't get it on target. Under pressure all the time in the box. But they're building the momentum. Rick is saying, afternoon, Jamie. How you doing, bud? Awesome. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, Rick. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Classy guy. Thank you, Rick. You guys absolutely class. Ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper. So now Derby with the possession on that far side as they knock it forward. Northampton coming to challenge for it, but Derby, they've lost it here. It's now Northampton on the attack down that far side as Derby quickly getting across to make the challenge, but Northampton trying to get the cross in as it's took a deflection. And it's gone out for a throw-in on that far side. Pure Loy saying, Rick, I will go for 2-1 England. Okay, well, thank you for that, Pure Loy. Interesting that. Thank you for that, Pure Loy. Nice one, mate. Pure Loy saying, Jamie, mate, hello. Awesome. Itchy nose. Sorry, guys. Awesome. Thank you for that, Pure Loy. As always, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you very much to all you guys that are regular fan denners. Ball knocked out of play again on that far side for another throw into Derby, midway inside their own half. As now they try to... Come on, get on with the throwing. Dawdling here. Ball comes in. It's now Derby with the possession. Kick long down the field on that far side as it just bounces out again further up the field, and that's going to be a throw into Northampton midway inside their own half on that far side. Jamie saying, Rick, I'm good. My girlfriend got me doing some work done in my house. How's you? Jamie's busting his hump. The missus has got him busting his hump. Now, Derby with the possession on the edge of the centre circle as they come forward, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as they play the ball forward. Northampton coming to challenge for it, but Derby still on the attack down this near side as they play it towards the byline. Northampton come across to make the challenge as Derby, the referee's going to give... Well, he's blown the whistle here. I think he's blown it for... Is he blowing it for a throw-in or the offside flag? I think he's giving it as a throw-in. So if you're just joining us, guys, we're currently 22 minutes gone. Northampton 0, Derby 0 at the moment. Please do hit that like button if you're just joining, guys. If you like us covering this fixture or your club, the best way to let us know that is by hitting that like button. Thank you very much if you have. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing if you're on YouTube. And if you're listening in on Kick, please do follow. Ball comes back in play. It's now Derby knocking it out wide to that far side as they knock it on, and Derby unable to keep it there as Northampton come to intercept the ball and knock it back up the field. As now Northampton playing it into the box. Oh, Northampton have scored! What a ball that was! It was just a long ball down that far side of the field as they tried to clear their lines. And Derby, with a lot of bodies committed forward, as Northampton kicked it long down the field, out wide on that far side. They managed to chip it into the box as Derby was still scrambling to get bodies back into a defensive position. And as the ball came into the box, the on-running Northampton player has managed to just tap it straight past the goalkeeper, low and hard, into this near side or the far side of the net. 23 and a half minutes gone, guys. Northampton 1, Derby County 0. Well, that was definitely a goal against the run of play. But that is football. That's what we love about the game. Sometimes a goal can come from nothing. And Northampton with the first goal of the game. Now back underway as Derby with the possession. Ball chipped long down the field as Derby head it out wide on that far side. It's won back by Northampton as now Northampton kick the ball long out wide to that far side as Derby managed to intercept it, just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Jamie, so yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Apologies, mate, trying to do the game as well, so my apologies. Thank you for the kind words, Jamie. Top man. Jamie saying, hi, Pure. How are you, pal? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Well, Derby have won another free kick here, just on the edge of the centre circle. Thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. You are a classy guy. Malice, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Malice is saying, will Derby make it? Well, it's early in the game at the moment, mate. Anybody's game at the moment, but not, as you, I'm sure you just heard, Northampton have just opened the scoring as Derby now play the ball down the field. Well, it's knocked behind, and that's going to be a corner to Derby on the far side. But yeah, corner comes in. It's towards the near post, knocked away as the shot comes in, and it's cleared off the line. As now Derby unable to keep the possession. Northampton play it out wide on this near side as they kick the ball long. And Derby just managed to intercept it as they head it back to the goalkeeper. Thank you for that, Malice. And as I say, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Rick is saying, all good here. Thanks, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you for that, Rick. Good to hear, mate. Pure Law is saying, all good, Jamie. Thanks. Hope you and Megan are well. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawlist. Top man. Derby now with the possession on that far side as they play the ball up towards the halfway line. Northampton coming to challenge for it as they knock the ball forward, and it's won back by the goalkeeper as he kicks it out wide on that far side, and it bounces out for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless also saying, Jamie, take it. You got your shopping done. I presume so, yeah. Probably sat with his feet up now with a beer. Jamie saying, all good, Pure, thanks. I just got a little bit of work I need to do in my house. I'll be back in 20 minutes. No worries, Jamie. No worries. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, the missus has got him busting his hump today. Thank you for that, Jamie. Always classy comments from you guys. Ball out of play on that far side just now. It's thrown long down the field. Both sets of players trying to head it in the air as it's knocked away by Derby. But Northampton knocking it back in the direction it came from. And now the referee's given the free kick there for a handball. And Derby trying to take it quickly, but the referee's pulled it back here. Pure Loyalist saying, no worries, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. And Marley saying, will Derby win? Well, unfortunately, mate, I can't see into the future. At the moment, they're 1-0 down. But obviously, still plenty of time left in the game, as we're just coming up towards 28 minutes gone. And it's only 1-0 to Northampton at the moment. So, obviously, with only one goal separating the two sides, mate, it could go either way. We'll have to wait and see, mate. But at the moment, Derby with the momentum as they play it out wide on that far side. Attempted cross there, blocked off by Northampton as they managed to knock it away. And now Derby win the ball back on that far side as they play it towards the byline. Looking to get the cross in. As now the cross does come in, headed towards goal, and it's just over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort there by Derby, but unable to get it on target. And that will be a goal kick to Northampton. Jamie saying, Pure, I've gone to Lidl for food shopping for two people. It costs £120. It's a joke. It is, Jamie, it is. But I think if you went to some other supermarkets, it'd be double that, mate. It would. But yeah, I agree, Pure Law, Jamie. Pure Law saying, I'm just picturing Jamie putting the food away in the cupboards and freezer. Pure Law saying, Marley, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Law, this top man. Ball knocked out of play on that far side for a throw-in to Northampton. Jamie saying, I still got put diesel in my van tomorrow. Yeah, that's getting expensive again, isn't it? It's going up. Northampton now with the possession as they play the ball down that far side. Derby come to challenge for it. No foul. Does he give the foul? Yeah, give the foul. Just pushing over the player. Northampton with a free kick on that far side. Just seeing a little bit of maybe a little bit of frustration from Derby players as they're not getting it all their own way at the moment. Maybe getting a little bit frustrated. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Lice saying, Jamie, a human convert belt putting shopping away. Free kick taken as it's kicked long down the field. Knocked out wide on this near side as Northampton chip the ball forward. It's intercepted by Derby as now Derby knock it back out wide on this near side. Ball kicked long down the field as it's intercepted by Northampton. They kick it back in the direction it came from. As now it's being headed about by both sets of players in the air. The ball, a bit of head tennis going on here at the moment, guys, as eventually Northampton managed to get it down, playing it forward as they come towards the edge of the Derby box. Derby coming to challenge for it as Northampton trying to get the cross in there, but it's deflected off the Derby player and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side, right next to the corner flag. Jamie saying, Pure, it's a joke. I can only pick up 18 boxes of Carlin and she got bottles of gin. Pure Life saying diesel is good but expensive. Jamie, then again in the same with everything now. Yep, absolutely well said, Pure Loyalist. Long throwing into the box for Northampton as it's knocked back out wide on this near side. Now Northampton with the ball knocked over the top as they take it to the byline and Derby challenge for it and the ball goes behind and that will be a goal kick to Derby County. So yeah, it is unfortunately Pure Laws also saying that's the spirit, Jamie. Absolutely top stuff. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, bro, got to do some work, need to do in home. I'll be in soon, 20 minutes. No worries, Jamie. Yep, you go and get rattled off what you need to do, mate. Thank you for that. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for dropping in, Jamie. Go and get it done, and then hopefully you might have time to drop back in, mate. Thank you for that, Jamie. Ball played out wide as it's took a deflection and it's gone out of play on this near side. Pure Life say Minimo will be happy with that, Gaz. She did say she was going to for Northampton. Yes, she did, didn't she? Yeah, she did. You're right, mate. So Northampton now with a throw-in on this near side, deep inside the Derby half. It's only a couple of yards from the corner flag. Long ball thrown into the box, headed away, but knocked outside the box as Derby unable to completely clear it as Northampton head it back towards goal. Now the ball again with the head tennis. It's knocked out wide on that far side, and both sets of players trying to win it as Northampton managed to intercept it there, but knocked forward as Derby challenged for it. It's scrappy on that far side as eventually Derby do win it, knocking the ball long up the field as it's knocked on, but won back by Northampton as they win the loose ball there. It's kicked down the far side of the field, and eventually they've knocked it out of play on that far side, so that's going to be a throw into Derby. So, yeah, you're right, Pure Lois. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Mr. Barnsley saying, we all Northampton, are we? Pure Lois saying, Gaz, Jamie's like us all. We men do what we're told most of the time. Well, it's best to keep the missus happy, isn't it, mate? Best to keep the missus happy. They have secret powers over us. Ball played forward now by Northampton. Shot comes in from distance, but it's always rising and goes over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort, but over the top of the bar. Pure Life saying, Mr. Barnsley, hello, I hope you're well. Awesome, thank you, Pure Loyalist. Mr. Barnsley saying, I'm good, feeling Northampton Town fan today, just for today. No worries, Mr. Barnsley. Yeah, we know why, mate, we know why. Thank you for that and welcome to the show, Ryan. Now, the ball played back to the goalkeeper as it's kicked out wide on that far side. Headed back in the direction, but Derby knock it forward up towards the halfway line. There's both sets of players trying to win it here in the centre circle, but it's Derby that managed to come away with it as now they play it out wide to this near side. Ball played up the field as it's intercepted there by Northampton as they chip the ball back in the direction it came from, and it's deflected out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Ryan. Pure Loyalist said, Mr. Barnsley, thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Teddy, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Teddy saying, play up Pompey. Well, yeah, Pompey obviously sitting top of the league at the moment, but not playing today, mate. Obviously, they've rescheduled the game because of the international duties, mate. But yeah, Portsmouth very much in a strong position at the moment in League Two. Thank you for that, Teddy, and welcome to Football Fan Den. As I say, mate, now Derby playing the ball down this near side as Northampton intercept it, knocking it back in the direction it came from. And Derby managed to intercept it at the back there, but it's really scrappy here as foul comes in, but no, not given by the referee as Derby knock it away out to this near side. And, well, it's gone out of play and some scruffy challenges going in here. Pure Loyalist saying, Teddy, hello. Awesome. Pure Loyalist, you are an absolute gentleman. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate the positive vibes. You are a star. Pure Loyalist saying, secret powers. Right. My missus has a big stick, so I'll say no more. Well, they do, mate. They have secret powers because they're our ladies, unfortunately, mate. That's the problem with being in a long-term relationship. Our ladies learn our weaknesses, don't they, mate? They learn our weaknesses, our strengths and weaknesses. So they have power over us. Men are good at hiding their soft spots, aren't they? But women are good at finding them. So yeah, our ladies definitely know how to find our weak spots that we try to hide from the world, don't they? Ball now with Derby on that far side as they play the ball forward. Northampton coming to challenge for it, but Derby just play it into the centre circle there as they play it back out wide on that far side. Northampton coming to challenge, and it's just deflected out of play on that far side for a throw-in to Derby, midway inside the Northampton half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering this fixture or either of these teams, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button so that we know for future reference. Obviously, we cover a lot of UK football here on Fandom. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you're listening in on Kick, please follow. Now, Northampton with the possession on that far side as they've won it back, but a clumsy challenge comes in there from Derby. Nothing given by the referee. Is he going to? Yeah, he's going to stop the play as the Northampton player not getting up and still on the ground. It was just chipped forward there. Both set. Yeah, well, it's just it is a foul, but it's a minimal contact foul. Both sets of players trying to win the ball in the air, and they just had a little clash of heads, but no malice meant in that. Now Derby with the possession in the centre circle. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Mr. Bardsley saying 4-1 to Town. Well, it's 1-0 at the moment to Northampton Town. But Derby very much in this game as they play the ball forward. And now Northampton coming to challenge for it. Now it's played into the box, but intercepted comfortably there by the Northampton goalkeeper. Miss Piolo said, Mr. Barnsley, that's a big ask, mate. Well, obviously, it's because his team's in the playoffs, mate. That's obviously that's why he's wanting Derby to drop points, because obviously Barnsley in the playoffs and Derby County currently in second place in the league. Now, Northampton kick the ball long down the field as now they come racing into the box, trying to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off by Derby. As Derby now knocking the ball out wide on that far side. Ball kicked up the field as now Derby with the possession. Now they play it out wide to this near side as they switch the play. Ball played forward as Northampton trying to get bodies back behind the ball here as Derby play the ball forward. Now it's played across the field out to that far side. As another challenge comes in there from Northampton. Referee says nothing doing as now the ball played down that far side. It's crossed into the box and Northampton head it behind. And that's going to be a corner on this near side for Derby County. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Nice one, mate. Endry Wender. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Good to have you with us, mate. Endra Wender saying Borough Derby. You Derby County fan? Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Fandom UK. So corner on this near side for Derby. Corner comes in. It's deep towards the back post. Knocked away. As now Derby winning back the possession further up the field as they play it out wide now on that far side. And Northampton come to challenge and the ball goes out for a throw-in on that far side to Derby, midway inside the Northampton half as they take it quickly now, playing it back to their defensive line as they come forward. Northampton pressed all the way back towards the edge of their own box as Derby now play it out wide to this near side. Now taking it to the byline as Northampton come to challenge for it and the ball is deflected behind for another corner on this near side. So thank you for that, Endro Wendra. Wender, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but welcome to Football Fandom. And apologies, don't know Pima Tempo. Don't speak the language, mate. So apologies, can't understand what you're saying. Ball crossed into the box from the corner as it's knocked away. Derby regaining the possession further up the field as they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. goalkeeper kicks the ball long, straight down the middle of the field as it's intercepted by Northampton. Now Northampton playing the ball out wide on this near side as they knock it towards the Derby box. Derby just getting back to it to intercept it first as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long out wide to that far side as it's intercepted by Northampton. Derby challenge for it as they win the ball back, knocking it up the field. Now we've got a scruffy challenges going on there. Nothing given right in front of the referee. The referee waves it away as the ball deflects out wide on this near side. And now Derby again building from the back. Pure Law is saying it's Gaz, it's 50-50 in relationship, but females get extra time and penalties. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it is 50-50. I'm just saying men are very good at obviously being manly and not exposing their softer side, or if you get what I mean, which is it could be seen as our weakness, but the ladies know how to find our softer side, don't they, mate? But yeah, thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. That's one way to explain it, mate. Pure Loyalist saying, Endries, hello. Awesome. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. Now, the ball knocked out of play on this near side. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Pure Loyalist saying, I hate this spell check. Yeah, it bugs me when I'm on social media as well. Derby now with the possession. Pure Loyalist saying, Endry. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Leaked Football. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Leaked Football. Welcome to Football Fan then. Not sure. I'm not sure if we've seen your account before, but if we haven't, welcome to Football Fan then. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Leaked Football saying, just popped in to say hello. Seen a video earlier today, but didn't get time to watch it, unfortunately, because I was taking down wallpaper and I won't be back for 30 minutes. If I remember, I will be back. Well, thank you very much, Leaked Football. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Appreciate your kind words. Hello to you, mate. Hope you, I presume you, by the sounds of it, you're in the thick of it decorating. That's quite ironic because I'm currently in the process of decorating my bathroom as well. Obviously not right now, but in the middle of doing it in my free time. But thank you for that, Leaked Football. And as I say, welcome to the show. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Hope the decorating goes well. Pure Loyalist saying, Leaked Football, hello, top man, thank you, Pure Loyalist. Ball now with Northampton on this near side as they knock the ball forward, and it's intercepted by Derby. Derby trying to clear their lines as they kick the ball long up the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Northampton. Now Northampton with the possession on this near side as Derby trying to challenge for it, but the ball played forward as it bounces all the way back to the Derby goalkeeper. Now Derby playing out wide on that far side as they now come forward again. Nearly out of coffee. Now Derby with a long ball up the field as it's intercepted by Northampton. We are into added on time here, guys, but I'm not seeing how much added on time we got. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as it's deflected behind by Northampton, and that will be a throw-in on this near side. Now Northampton win it back as they knock the ball forward. It's played up the field and eventually bounces all the way back to the Derby goalkeeper who's come out to intercept it. Now he plays it forward down the middle. Ball played out wide towards that far side as Northampton come to challenge for it, and there goes the half-time whistle. So at half-time, guys, it has finished Northampton 1, Derby County 0. let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers. Please do drop your comments in, guys. Don't forget, please do hit that like button if you like us covering this game or either of these two teams. We see a good like count on streams. We know which games you guys like us to cover. That's a big help because we cover a lot of football here on Football Fan Den UK. So the best way you guys can help us pick games in the future is by dropping likes. You see a good like count, we know you guys like us covering this fixture. So just bear with me a second, guys. Here we go. So just here we go. All right, so let's just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to bring up some stats. Yes, there is some stats on the screen there, but you can have a look at those stats in a moment when I go and make a coffee. But just quickly, overview of how the game has gone in numbers so far. Just bear with me a second here, guys. Going to bring it on the screen, but don't worry if you can't read it. I will read it out to you. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers. Total shots, 5 for Northampton, 4 for Derby County. Shots on target, 2 for Northampton, 1 for Derby. Possession, 35% for Northampton, 65% for Derby. Passes, 148 for Northampton, 267 for Derby County. Pass accuracy, 62% for Northampton, 76% for Derby. Fouls, 5 for Northampton, 4 for Derby County. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, none. And corners, 1 for Northampton, 3 for Derby. So there you go, guys. Now let's put the other stats back on the screen so you guys can analyse that while I go and make myself a coffee. Just bear with me a second, guys. Here we go. Coming on your screen now. This will tell you some more stats. There you go. Pure Loy saying, yes, just found a cream egg on the unit. I'll just tell the missus it's melted. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. It's bloody raining. Right, let's have a look around the grounds before I quickly go and make a coffee, guys. I'm just going to quickly go around the grounds, but keep your comments coming. I'll read out more comments when I come back in a moment. But let's have a quick look around the grounds before I go and make my coffee. Here we go. So this is what's going on around the grounds at the moment, guys. In the Women's Super League, it's finished Manchester City Ladies 3, Manchester United Ladies 1. In international friendlies so far today, guys, Argentina winning 3-0 against El Salvador. Peru 2-0 winners against Nicaragua. And Zambia 2-2 draw with Zimbabwe. That went to penalties for some reason, and Zimbabwe won 6-5 on penalties. Maybe they're getting some penalty practice in a friendly, I don't know. Malawi currently 2-0 down to Kenya. In English League One, guys, Burton Albion 0, Port Vale 0, Carlisle United 1, Stevenage 0, and Northampton 1-0 up, as we know, here against Derby. English League 2, guys, finished earlier on at dinner time kickoff. Mansfield Town 1, Colchester United 1, Harrogate Town 3, Bradford City 0. 3 o'clock kickoffs are as follows: Barrow 1, Newport County 0, Crewe Alexander 1, Wimbledon 1, Doncaster Rovers 0, Forest Green Rovers 0, Grimsby Town 0, Wrexham 3, Morecambe 1, Gillingham 1, Notts County 0, Salford City 1, and Sutton United 1, Accrington Stanley 0, Tranmere Rovers 1, and Crawley Town 2. Stockport County v MK Dons kicking off at 5:15 this evening. In to Scottish football, guys. Scottish Championship still playing today. Arbroath 0, Partick Thistle 1, Ayr United 0, Queen's Park 1, Dundee United 0, Inverness Cally Thistle 1, and Greenock Morton 0, Dunfermline 0. Scottish League 1, guys. Alloa Athletic 0, Queen of the South 1, Annan Athletic 3, Kelly Hearts 1, Cove Rangers 0, Hamilton Academic 1, and Falkirk 2, Edinburgh City 0, Stirling Albion 0, Montrose 0. Scottish League 2, guys. Clyde 0, the Spartans 0, Dumbarton 1, Bonnie Ridge Rose 0, East Fife 0, Stranraer 1, and Elgin City 1, Forfar Athletic 1, Stenhousemuir 0, Peterhead 0. Into the Welsh Premiership, guys. Only one game today. Carnforth Town 0, Cardiff MU 2, 63 minutes gone in that one. And there's one game today in the Welsh Cup, guys. Conakry Nomads taking on Ballytown, and that kicks off at 5:15. Into the Northern Irish Premiership, guys. Colorino 1, Dungannon Swift 0, and Glenvaughan 0. Logan Gal 2, Glentown 1, Ballymere United 0, and Newry City AFC 0, Crusaders 0. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the UK, with the exception of non-league, and also bang up to date in all the international friendlies so far today. So keep your comments coming, guys. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Just going to go and make myself a fresh coffee. But drop your comments in the chat. We'd love to hear from you, as we want you guys to feel part of what we're doing here at Fanden, and that is why we are called Football Fanden UK, because we want to build a special channel where good fans are always welcome. You remember the programme Cheers years ago? Well, that's a little bit what we're like here at Fanden, where you guys, as long as you know the meaning of the word respect, you are always welcome here at Fanden. So I'll be right back, guys. Just going to go and make a quick coffee, and I'll be back before the second half. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Flying solo today, so I've got to take care of myself. And after doing 2 games today with this one, I needed a fresh coffee, so apologies about that. But back with you now, guys. So where was I with the chat? I can't remember. Oh, I'm out of breath now through rushing. So let's catch up with some comments. Pure Law saying, all hatched. Yes, you found. Oh, it's a crease dawn. Yeah, all hatched. Jamie saying back. Thanks. No more work for me. Awesome. Well, welcome back to the show, Jamie. Good to have you with us, as always, mate. Always good to have you involved. Jamie saying, Pure, I have to put a door on. You have to, or you've done it. Well, if you've still got that to do, hope it goes smoothly, mate. Hope it goes smoothly. Players just coming back on the field, so we should be underway for the second half in a moment, guys. Pure Loyalist with a thumbs up to Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, mate. And Pure Loyalist saying, Jamie, super glue. Super glue. And Jamie's saying, Pure, I was keeping saying it. I was doing it last year. Super glue. I don't think super glue will hold the door on for very long when it's swinging open. Pure Lord saying, easy with those crazy saloon doors. So players back out on the field, guys. We should be underway in a moment. Derby to kick us off for this second half. Pure Lord saying you can put one at the top and one at the bottom. What a laugh that would be. Yeah, it would, yeah. Pure Loyalist Jamie saying, Pure, I was drunk. I fell in the door at Christmas. That's why I only fixed it. He says, fell in the door at Christmas. Well, it's one way to celebrate the festive period, mate. So we're off and underway for the second half, as now the ball played out wide on this near side as it's kicked long down the field. Derby playing it into the box as the ball comes out on that far side, and now, well, the referee has stopped the play here. I don't know what he's seen wrong, but he's blowing the whistle. Oh, it's an offside decision. Why? This is what I'm on about again with the late flag. Oh, do you know these linesmen do my head in with these late flags? It's risking players getting injured more when they put it up so late. So the Northampton player just getting back to his feet there. Jamie saying best day. Pure Lloyd saying, Jamie, mate, best day. It could have been your remembrance. You remembered. Jamie, mate, best day. It couldn't have been you remember. I get it now. Sorry, that one went over my head then for a moment. Now we're back underway as the ball played out wide on this near side. It's headed back in the direction it came from as both sets of players trying to win it. Headed about in the air at the moment with some head tennis as eventually, the referee's blown again for another foul here. So another foul on a Northampton player on this near side. Right in front of the dugout. Jamie is saying, Pure, how you and your how are you, Pure, how are you and your family today? Awesome. Well, thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Life saying, everyone fine, mate. Thanks. And likewise. Awesome. You guys, absolutely class. Jamie saying, Pure, I can't remember it until my girlfriend got a video out of me falling indoor. Send it us, Jamie. I'll put it on GAZGO, mate. We'll have some chuckles. Right, so we're back underway as the ball knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in to Northampton. Ball comes back in play. It's Northampton now with a long throw-in towards the centre circle. It's knocked back out wide on this near side as Northampton chip it over the top, looking to try and get in behind the Derby defence, but Derby read it well as they manage to make the challenge and win the ball back as they knock it long up the field. Now Northampton intercept it as they just pass it back to the goalkeeper before Derby could latch onto the loose ball. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field as it's headed down by Derby. Both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the centre circle there, as eventually it's Northampton that come away with it as they play it out wide on this near side. Just cutting it back to their centre-backs as Derby tried to challenge. And again, Northampton play it back to the goalkeeper as he kicks it long down the field, out wide to this near side, headed on as Derby managed to intercept it. Now Derby with the possession on this near side as they play it forward. And Northampton come to challenge for it and just knock it out of play for a throw-in on this near side to Derby, close to the halfway line, just inside their own half, as the throw-in taken short. Derby trying to work through the press on this near side. Now it's played back into the centre, knocked out wide on that far side as it's played forward, but it's intercepted by Northampton. And now as Northampton run forward, a clumsy challenge there from Derby, and the referee's going to give the foul and a yellow card. And Pure Law saying, no one, Megan, no. Laughing, clapping. Nice one, Megan. Yeah, yeah. Well said, Pure Lawlist. So free kick, and it was Cashin with the yellow card. So free kick here for Northampton, right on the edge of the centre circle. Jamie saying, Pure, it is not nice. Ball's kicked out wide on that far side as it goes out of play, and that will be a Derby throw-in deep inside their own half on the far side of the field. Pure saying, that's life, Jamie. Yeah, it is. Yeah, well said, Pure Loyalist. Now Derby back with the possession as they play it out wide on this near side. Now charging forward down the field. Ball crossed into the box. And the goalkeeper makes the save but spills it as it's knocked away. And Derby kick the ball long up the field, just trying to clear their lines. Northampton trying to claim the foul there as Derby win it back. Now Derby kick the ball long down the field as it's intercepted by Northampton at the back. Derby quickly pressing from the front as Northampton play it out wide on that far side with a long ball forward, but it's won back by Derby as now Derby trying to play out from the back but forced to play it back to the goalkeeper as Northampton quickly come to press the ball. It's eventually gone out of play on this near side, and that's going to be another throw-in. Jamie is saying, Pure, it is, pal. It is. Awesome. Thank you, guys. You guys absolutely class with the positive vibes. Thank you. Jamie saying, how are you guys and your wife doing today? Yeah, I'm doing good, Jamie. I'm flying solo today, though, mate. Stevie's at work, and my missus is currently sleeping because she's been working nights, so I'm all on my own today, mate. But thank you for asking, Jamie. You are an absolute gentleman. Thank you, mate. Hope you and Megan are doing well, mate. Hope you got through the shopping quickly enough. Thank you for asking, Jamie. You are a gentleman. Best wishes to you, as always, and your lovely lady. Ball played out wide on this near side. It's now Derby come to challenge for it, and they just knocked it out of play again, and that will be a throw-in to Northampton on this near side, midway inside the Derby half. Thank you, Jamie. Miguel Pereira. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom UK, Miguel Pereira. Miguel Pereira saying, you think Derby still wins? At the moment, it's a very scrappy, tight game, mate. Anything could happen. It's at the moment, obviously 1-0 to Northampton, but Derby have had plenty of opportunities and got forward quite a bit. They're very much in the game at the moment, mate. Obviously, but like I say, it's hard to call. It's hard to say which way it's going to go because it's been very, very scrappy. Um, Now the ball played out wide on that far side by Derby. And say come forward now towards the edge of the box. Northampton come to challenge as Derby just cut it back there. Now they play it forward. Ball crossed into the box, heading towards goal. And it's, well, just gone wide. And the goalkeeper manages to get to it and stop the ball going out of play. And that released the pressure momentarily for Northampton. So, yeah, hope that answers your question, Miguel. And thank you for that, mate. And welcome to the show, as I say. Nice one, mate. And Susie Puspita, apologies, mate. How you doing? Welcome to Fanden, Susie. Welcome to Football Fanden UK, Susie. Saying, Ayo, Derby. Are you a Derby fan? Well, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Football Fanden. Northampton now on the attack as they play the ball towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's well wide. And that will be a goal kick to Derby. Yeah, just didn't get it on target. He's ended up, I don't even know why. Where is he aiming for there? It was crossed in. And he's tried to hit it on the volley and ended up blasting it well wide. So goal kick now for Derby as they take it short, playing out from the back. Played the ball out wide to that far side as Northampton quickly come to press the ball. Derby just cut it back, playing it back to their centre-backs. Now the Derby switching the play out to this near side as they work the ball forward. Ball kicked long down the field and it's gone straight out of play, and that will be a throw into Northampton. Pure Lois saying, Miguel, Susie, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lois. You're an absolute star. Top man. So throwing on this near side for Northampton, midway inside their own half. Thank you, Pure Lois. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering this fixture or either of these teams. The best way to let us know that is hitting that like button. We see a good like, we know to try and cover more of these teams or this fixture in the future. As now the ball played long down this near side as Derby coming forward, playing the ball into the centre of the park as Northampton quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball. Now Derby play it out wide on that far side as the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away. It's Northampton trying to pick up the loose ball outside the box, but Derby challenging for it as it is cleared eventually up the field. And Derby goalkeeper just manages to come out and knock the ball away as Northampton were almost in behind there. And that will be a throw-in on the far side to Northampton, midway inside the Derby county half of the field on the far side. So throw-in to come in. That's now Northampton with the ball as they come towards the edge of the box. They get the shot off. Oh, and it's off the side. Well, it bounces off the post and back out again as Derby unable to win it back. Northampton still with the possession. What a shot that was. Ball played down that far side. The woodwork saving Derby there as Northampton trying to keep the possession here under pressure. Ball kicked long down that far side as eventually it bounces out of play. But what a shot that was from Northampton on the edge of the box as it ricocheted off the post and back out again. So throwing on the far side of the field. Still in the other games in League One, guys, still Burton Albion 0-0 with Port Vale, and Carlisle United 1-0 up against Stevenage. 58 minutes gone in that one. We've just got a stoppage at the moment for a Northampton player down on the pitch. There's some debate going on that far side. So while we wait for the game to get back underway, guys, medical staff just coming on, I think. So let's quickly just run through League Two and what's going on in League Two. Barrow currently 1-0 up against Newport County. Crewe Alexander 1-1 with Wimbledon. Doncaster still 0-0 with Forest Green Rovers. Grimsby Town currently 3-0 down to Wrexham. Morecambe 1-1 with Gillingham. Notts County 1-1 with Salford. And Sutton United 1-0 up against Accrington Stanley. Tranmere Rovers 2-1 down to Crawley Town. So still got the stoppage as the medical staff just coming on to give treatment. So that's not serious. He's just getting back to his feet now with a, looks like, yeah, he's all right. He's not sure if he's going to be able to continue. I'm not sure if he's holding the back of his thigh there, so I'm not sure if that's a hamstring problem. So he's given the captain's armband, and it's McGowan gone off injured. So former Barnsley player coming on to change for the substitution. So it's Honda March that's come on to replace him. Ball now back in play as we're back underway. Ball played back to the Derby goalkeeper as he plays it out wide on that far side. Now Derby trying to come forward. Now Derby working the ball up towards the halfway line. It's not Northampton trying to challenge for it, but Derby still coming forward here as they're working the ball down that far side. Northampton challenge for it as they try to knock it away and manage to as they kick it long up the field, but it's headed back in the direction it came from. As Derby with the possession on that far side, playing it forward as challenge comes in there from Northampton, and the ball's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side, midway inside the Northampton half of the field on the far side. Pure Loy saying, wonder what the linesman from the last game is VAR checking. Yeah. So Northampton now with the thrown long up the field as it's headed down by Derby. Derby now kicking the ball long down the field as they come forward, working the ball back into the centre circle as Northampton challenge for it, but now Derby play it out wide on this near side as they come racing forward, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in as it's headed away by Northampton, but not cleared as Derby get the shot off, and it's blocked off and deflects away as Derby now with the possession outside the box. Another shot comes in, but it's blocked off again as the ball deflects out on that far side for another throw-in to Derby County, midway inside the Northampton half. Now Derby playing the ball down that far side as Northampton come to challenge for it. Derby just play it back towards the edge of the centre circle as they switch the play out to this near side now. Ball crossed into the box and it's deflected behind. Well, I think that's going to be a goal kick. Wasn't sure who got the touch to that as it took a deflection off both players, but the referee seeing it as a goal kick. Thank you for that. Pure Loy saying, I meant wonder how he is. Right, okay. Well, hopefully he's in a little bit of pain. A little bit of pain some to remind him to not get in the way of the game. Goal kick now to be taken long down the field. So it's knocked back in the direction it came from, and eventually Northampton have knocked it out of play on this near side for a throw into Derby. Pure Loy saying meant that's the dunk fingers syndrome again. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Ball now with Derby on the edge of the box As Northampton coming to challenge for it, but Derby keeping the possession as they just play it back up the field a little and now play it back out wide to that far side as they come again, building from that far side, knocking the ball forward as they, well, the linesman's put the flag up again here. Just the game just keeps getting going, and then there's a foul or something that just stops it. So it looks like we're going to have a triple change here for Derby County. I think the manager's seen enough. Jamie's saying, you're doing England Gaz, mate, tonight. Well, I can do it, but I can't do the whole game because I've got to run my missus. Well, I'm running my missus to work halfway through it, so I can do it. I'll be able to commentate on the first half, but the second half, well, half time pretty much, that's when I've got to take my missus to work. She has to be at work for 8, so as soon as the first half has finished, I'd have to jump off to take her to work. So I can do it. I was debating whether to do it or not, but it would be the same type of show as last night, except in reverse, whereas I cover the first half and then nip off at half time to take my missus to work and then come back and jump back on towards the end of the second half, but I can leave the radar on. So let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Don't like doing it that way, but unfortunately it's Friday, it's Saturday night. I'm not going to have my missus travelling to work on the peasant carrier late at night on Friday, Saturday nights. Now Northampton playing the ball down that far side as the ball crossed into the box. It's intercepted by Derby. As now Derby playing the ball out wide on this near side. So yeah, now Northampton winning the ball back though as they now knock it forward towards the edge of the box. As Derby quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball here. Now the ball played. Oh, we've got another foul given here for Derby. And Derby trying to take it quick, but the referee's pulled it back here. So yeah, sorry, Jenny. Yeah, like I said, I can do it. Let me know if you guys are interested in me to do it. They're not that bad. Obviously, there'll be a lot of people live streaming that game tonight. So obviously, with it being a friendly as well, it's not the most important. But if you guys want me to do it, I will happily set it up. I'll do the first half, but like I say, I'll have to jump off at half time to run my missus to work, and then normally takes me about half an hour to drive her to work and get back. So I'd have to miss half an hour. Oh, the referee giving a yellow card here. So he's given the Northampton manager a yellow card here. Apparently that's his 7th yellow card of the season. These referees are so pathetic with this red yellow cards to managers. It's so pathetic. It's like school ground stuff. It really is. So yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. As I say, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. You guys that are regular fan dinners. Ball played forward, and it's deflected wide. What's going on with this? Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. I've got some technical gremlins going on here. Jamie saying, is it still 1-0? Yes, mate, still 1-0 at the moment. Come on. Sorry, guys, I'm just refreshing as it's being a bit laggy here, so I'm just quickly refreshing. Just so. Come on. Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. Just having to refresh the page. Just takes a minute. because I've got so much technology going on here, guys. So sometimes the internet gets a little bit laggy. So there we go. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Now, Derby has claims for a penalty here, but it's been waved away by the referee. So that's going to be a goal kick to Northampton. But yeah, claims for a penalty there. I'll have to see the replay. Pure Law saying, I'm not concentrating. Okay, mate. Pure Law saying, still 1-0. Yep, it is, mate. Yep, still 1-0 at the moment. We're on just coming up to 68 minutes gone, guys. If you're just joining us, Northampton 1, Derby County 0. But very end-to-end game, very scrappy at the moment. And we're about to have another Derby substitution here. Thank you for that, Pure Laws. Pure Laws saying, Jamie, yes, it's still 1-0. Refs are taking it too far. Well, like I say, guys, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, Jamie asking about the England game. Let me know your thoughts on that if you'd like me to cover it. Like I say, I'll only be able to cover it the way I did last night because of that. But it is a friendly anyway. So if I do cover it, it's only going to be for you guys that are regular fan dinners. Now, the ball with Northampton as they chip the ball into the box. And the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably there. And that will be possession back with Derby. Derby now playing the ball out wide on that far side as they come forward. Just to let you know, the substitutions, guys, Derby have just made a couple of substitutions. So we've had a triple substitution. So one for Northampton was Hundrak coming on for Joseph McGowan. Obviously went off injured. And for Derby, triple substitution came on. Callum Elder coming on for Lewis Sibley. And Liam Thompson going off. And it's Blackett Taylor coming on to replace him. Ebo Adams coming off. And Corey Smith coming on to replace him. Marcus Leonardo with a yellow card from for Northampton. And then we've just had another double substitution for Derby, and it was Nathiel Mendes Lang coming off and Joe Ward coming on to replace him. I've never heard of that player before. Martin Waghorn coming off as well, and Connor Washington coming on. So there you go, guys. That brings you up to date with the substitutions. Now the ball played forward as it's knocked away, and Derby trying to keep the possession as they managed to do so, and now playing it back into the centre of the field as Northampton challenge for it, but Derby play it back out wide on this near side as it's played forward and just gets away from Derby there, and it's gone behind for. I think it's gone behind for a goal kick. I don't think. Well, the cameraman at the moment is focusing on the fans, so can't see what's going on the pitch. Pure Law saying, sorry, guys, if you feel you're up for the game, I'll drop in. It's entirely up to you. Well, thank you very much for that, Pure Lawlist. Yeah, I'm just saying I don't really like covering games partly, if you know what I mean. I'd rather try and cover the full game, but obviously, as you know, circumstances arise that make it difficult. And I'm not used to doing late night streams, to be fair, on Saturdays. We don't normally have a lot of games that are late on Saturdays. But yeah, thank you for your kind words, Pure Lawlist. So, Jamie, you still with us, mate? Did you want me to cover it or not? Let me know. Ball kicked long down the field as it's just knocked behind there. And it's gone behind, and that's going to be a corner to Northampton on this near side. Some of the Derby players getting a little bit frustrated. And we've got a Northampton player down in the centre circle. Just down to ask the question here, Northampton trying to slow the game down here. Because since the second half has started, we've had a number of Northampton players down on the pitch claiming injury. And I'm not saying they're all fake, but it just seems a bit of a coincidence when we're getting later and later into the game here and we've got Northampton players going down on a regular basis and then getting the medical staff coming on, which just breaks up the game, doesn't it? So don't really like that, but you could understand Northampton trying to get what points they can. But thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Very kind of you to say, mate. Pure Loyalist saying, you obviously need to have something to eat also. I know, yeah, I'm going to grab some food after I've finished this stream. So thank you for thinking of me like that, Pure Loyalist. You're a gentleman. I think Jamie's been and gone. And Jamie jumped straight off again. No way. So you can actually watch the game at Northampton from outside the ground. There's a hill behind one of the stands that's higher than the stands, and there's fans standing on top of the hill watching the game. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, thank you for your kind thought, Pure Loyalist. Sampres Lama, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Samprush Lamar saying, is Derby County this trash? Well, no offence, mate, but since you're new to the channel, that's not exactly a positive comment to come and start getting involved in our channel with, is it, mate? No offence, but you could put you could have put hello, or you could have put a nice positive question rather than disrespecting Derby County straight off the mark. We're not into that, mate. Here, we're not into that at all. Pure Law is saying that's 3 or 4 hours already after this game. Yeah, I know, Pure Lawless, but if we're going to make the channel a success, I've got to keep the grind up, keep making it easier for new fans to find us, mate. So that's thingy, but thank you for taking the time to notice. But like I say, there's been days where I've put 8 hours into this channel, doing, well, more than 8 hours. There's been some days where I've done 4 streams in a day in the past, trying to help the channel move forward. And I'm always learning. I've learned a lot this year. Now Derby get us back underway as they play out from the back. Ball played out wide on that far side. But thank you for thinking on me, Pure Loyalist. Ball kicked long down the field as it's intercepted now by Northampton on the edge of the centre circle as they play it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Derby managed to intercept it. I think Jamie's gone. Can't read that name, but how you doing? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Apologies, I can't understand. I don't read Chinese, so I don't understand what your name's called. But saying we are still learning today that we should not be on miscellaneous leagues such as the third division. The Derby was the best timed game to manipulate today. He's laughing one short laugh. I don't understand what you're getting at there, mate. Well, I think calling it a miscellaneous league is disrespectful to every other club in it, mate. I really do. No offence, but no league is miscellaneous. Show respect to the opposition. It's that kind of attitude is why Derby are in League One. You have no God-given right to win any game. You earn the right. You don't. You go into other leagues and lower leagues and start disrespecting those clubs down there. That's how you make mistakes, mate, because you're underestimating them. You have to show respect to every team that you play, no matter what league they're in. And that's how you win games. That's how you win trophies, by respecting the opposition. So I don't really take kindly to the comment about miscellaneous league. That's not really very respectful to the other clubs in this league. Pure Law is saying, Jamie screaming for help, Gaz. He's super glued himself to the door. Thank you for that. Northampton now with a possession. Don't make me laugh, Pure Lawlist. I've got to commentate here, mate. I'm just picturing Jamie, half stuck to the door frame shouting help while his missus is in the bath because she likes taking long baths, doesn't she? Northampton now coming forward as they come into the box to get the shot off, and it's just wide of this near side post. And that will be a goal kick to Derby. But yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. Comical guy. M40A3, how you doing, mate? Zeds, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. M40A3 Zads saying Nottingham to win or draw, and I'm up 250. Okay, well, it's unfortunately, mate, I think you got the wrong game because this is Northampton, not Nottingham. So yeah, but hope you win your bet, mate. Thank you for that. Zads. Now the ball back with Derby as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us covering this fixture, the best way to let us know that is hitting that like button, or if you like us covering your team. You see a good like count, that helps us in the future as we continue to build fandom. We want to target games that you guys like us covering, as we are a fan channel, not a club channel. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Derby now taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in and, well, it's just behind. I'm not sure if it took a deflection yet. Did take a deflection. And that was going to be a corner on the far side for Derby. Pure Lolly saying, this is a channel where we all respect our friends' opinion, not for fools. Well said, Pure Lawlist. Well said, mate. Yeah, we can all support different clubs, but at the end of the day, we're here for one thing, guys, the love of football. We respect each other's clubs. We have a bit of friendly banter, enjoy the rivalries, but our true love is football. Ball played down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. And again, brought down with a foul, and it's gone behind for another corner. Thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. Very well said, mate. Pure Lawlist saying, Gaz, I don't understand the last few comments. Just take it light-hearted, Pure Lawlist. Just take it light-hearted. You got to remember, when people are new to the channel, they don't know. Every YouTube channel is different, but obviously some people go on other channels and presume to come on here and it's going to be the same. Until people get to know our channel and see how it works and see how we're building a positive fan community, until they actually engage a bit and get to know us, they're not going to learn that, are they? So we have to give new people the benefit of the doubt to try and let them know that we're not about, just hate and all that kind of stuff. We're about building a true fan channel that brings fans together in a positive way. So just take it with a pinch of salt, Pure Lawlist. As you know, mate, I'm always on top of it. If people go too far, I will remove them from the chat, give them a timeout if needed. And if it's extreme, then I'll block them. I don't wish to block anybody, but we're very much about bringing fans together in a positive way here at Fandom, guys. Thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. Now the ball kicked long down the field as both sets of players trying to win it. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Northampton. Now Derby on the charge as Derby trying to get into the box here. Northampton scrambling to get bodies back behind the box as Derby now cross it in. It's headed away by Northampton, not completely cleared as the ball knocked away up the field and Derby regained the possession. Now Derby playing the ball forward as they come towards the edge of the box. Northampton managing to challenge and win it back as they knock it out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a Derby County throw-in on this near side, deep inside the Northampton half of the field. Pure Law saying, brilliant. Pure Law saying, you're still thinking about it. Yeah, I know. I know, yeah, it was. Cross comes into the box here. It's, well, just, we've got a foul in the box here. And as the referee, he's giving it as a corner. Well, I'm not sure who got the last touch to that, but it was deflected behind. And the referee's giving it to a corner to Derby on this near side. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Yeah, I was. Corner comes in. It's deep, headed away. As Northampton managed to knock it up the field, but it's won back by Derby on the halfway line. As Northampton quickly come out to press the ball, and Derby just play it back to the goalkeeper. Dave is with us. How's it going, Dave? Dave saying, afternoon, Gaz, Stevie, and all the usual suspects. How are you doing, Dave? Good to see you, mate. I presume you've been very busy recently. I've noticed you've been dropping in very briefly, mate. So I'm presuming you've got a lot going on at the moment, Dave. So hope it's going well, mate, and wish you the very best. But thank you for dropping in, Dave. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. Now the ball thrown long into the box as it's knocked away. And Derby knocking it towards the goal, but it's intercepted there by Northampton as they knock it away back up the field. Derby intercept it in the centre field. Centre circle, sorry, not centre. What about centre field? Centre circle. Ball played out wide on this near side as now it's played back into the centre. Derby kicked the ball long out wide to that far side as they now come to the byline. Northampton coming across to challenge, but Derby get the cross in. It's knocked towards goal and it's just deflected wide of that far post. Well, I think the referee's given that as a goal kick. Derby complaining, but I don't think the referee's listening. So, yeah, if you're just joining us, guys, we're on 84 minutes gone. Currently, Northampton 1, Derby County 0. Don't forget, please do hit that like button, guys, if you could. Best way to let us know if you like us covering this fixture or either of these two teams is hitting that like count, button. If we see a good like count, we know to look out for future games involving your club here on Fanden as we cover a lot of UK football. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're listening in on Kick, then please do follow. Ball played forward now as the ball comes back into play. It's knocked down this near side as Derby coming towards the edge of the box. Northampton challenging for it and managed to knock it away. M40A3 Zab saying Northampton. Are you a Northampton fan? Awesome. Well, welcome to Fanden, mate. We're fan channel for all UK clubs. So all fans of UK clubs, welcome here at Fanden. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. SQ, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fanden. SQ saying, why will Derby lose? Well, they haven't lost at the moment. There's still 5 minutes for them to get back into the game. But it's been a very scrappy game, and any team can lose a one-off game, mate. Any team can lose a one-off game. If you're a Derby fan, I know you guys wanting to see your team do well, obviously competing at the top of the league. But just bear in mind, guys, everybody can have, any team can have a bad day and just get the wrong result. So it doesn't mean to say you guys are not still going to be pushing hard for promotion. Just means you've had a bad game, that's all, or a bad day at the office, so to speak. Northampton now with the possession. They play the ball forward. Derby have played reasonably well, to be fair. They've had a decent game. The only problem is Northampton have matched the intensity and desire. And that's why the Derby find themselves 1-0 down at the moment. Simply by Northampton matching the desire and the will to win and the will to play and try and compete. It's as simple as that. Nobody's fault, guys. Just a competitive game from both teams, to be fair. Northampton now with the possession on the edge of the centre circle as they play it back to their defensive line. Now it's played back out wide on this near side as Northampton now play it forward, looking to try and get in behind the Derby defence as they come towards the edge of the box. Northampton cut it back. Shot comes in and it's deflected behind by off the top of a Derby player's head. And that will be a corner on the far side. Pinnock with the shot for Northampton. So corner on the far side for Northampton. Thank you for that, SQ, and welcome to the show, mate. And welcome to Football Fanden. Pure Law saying, if Jamie can If Jamie can manage to reach his phone, he'll be in nuts with this comment. So Northampton now with the corner on the far side of the field. We've still got a player down here. Get up, lad, get up. Well, I've got to be honest, Northampton do look like they're doing a little bit of time wasting now with some of the fouls. But you can understand it's a tactic most teams use when it's a 1-0 scoreline. As he comes off slowly, we're having a substitution for Northampton, but they're taking the time to do it, trying to run the clock down. Pure Lolly's saying, Dave, mate, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lolly's top man. So it looks like we're having a couple of substitutions here for Northampton. Davey's saying, hello, Pure Lolly's, mate. Awesome. You guys absolutely class. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Pure Lolly's with a thumbs up to Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Bro Gaming, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Bro Gaming saying, I am from Turkey, but I watch this channel. Well, a big hello to you out there in Turkey. Welcome to Fandom, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. I've been to Turkey. It's a beautiful country and very, very nice people, to be fair, what I met of them. So pleasure to have you with us, Bro Gaming, and thank you for dropping in, mate. Let us know what club you support. What club do you support, mate? Obviously, tell us the Turkish club you support and the UK club that you support, if you support one. But thank you for that, Bro Gaming. Well, pleasure to have you with us. So, Northampton running the clock down here, guys, with these substitutions. I'll go through them in a second. We're having about 3 or 4 subs here for Northampton. And I will give you the names in a moment, guys, but not coming on my screen at the minute. So thank you for that, Bro Gaming. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. I did use the clapper, I think, didn't I? Yeah. Dave saying, hello, Bro Gaming. Dave, you guys absolutely class. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, I'm cooking tea tonight. What's the best takeaway? Thank you for that, Jamie. You didn't answer my question, mate. You asked about the England game, and I gave you an answer, and then gave you a question right back, but you didn't answer, Jamie. Did you not hear me, mate? Did you have to jump off? So we're back underway. It's now Northampton with the possession. Pure Laws, be helpful, mate, while I concentrate on the game. If you could just remind Jamie of the question I asked, if it's not too much trouble, mate. Ball played down the field as now it's knocked out of play on that far side. Yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. It's gone out for a throw-in to Derby on that far side, midway inside the Northampton half. Pure Law saying, Bro Gaming, hello, hope you're well, and cheers for the support to the channel. Absolute. Thank you, Pure Law, it's top man. Northampton now with the possession as they knock the ball forward. It's intercepted by Derby and they just managed to knock it back to the goalkeeper. We are on 90 minutes now, guys, as we're going into added on time. And it's 10 minutes added on time. So subs for Northampton, guys, are as follows. Liam, that was the early one. So triple substitution it was. Benjamin Fox coming off. Sean McWilliams coming on. Lewis George, Apera coming off, and Tyrese Simpson coming on. And the final substitution is Sam Hoskins coming off, and Kieran Bowie going on for Northampton. So, yeah, triple substitution there. So, ball now back with the Northampton goalkeepers. Northampton have won a free kick just outside the box. We're on just coming up to 92 minutes, guys. 10 minutes have been added on. So, 2 minutes into the 10 minutes added on time. Jamie saying, hi, Dave. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Ball knocked up the field as now Northampton coming towards the edge of the box. Derby challenge for it as a foul in the box, and that's going to be a free kick for Derby. So Derby going to try and take this quickly and get it down the field. Dave saying, "Oh, good, thanks, Jamie, mate. How are you?" Awesome, thank you, Dave. Pure Law saying, "Jamie, hello, mate. You're unstuck." Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Derby with the possession, playing it back to the halfway line as Northampton come to challenge for it. Derby kicked the ball long down the field as it's headed back in the direction it came from by Northampton. Derby struggling to keep any possession here as Northampton challenging them for everything. Now Northampton, the referee's pulled it back here for a foul on that far side or gone out of play. Is he giving it for the foul or going out of play? I was giving it for the foul by the looks of it. Jamie saying, "Dave, I'm all right. Thanks, pal." Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying, "Pure, come to mind. You can cook." Ball played long. As a free kick taken, knocked back in the direction it came from. As now Derby with the possession. They kick the ball up the field. As now it's with Northampton as they win it back, trying to clear their lines, knocking it up the field, but it's gone out on that far side for a Derby throw-in midway inside the Northampton half as Derby take it quickly now, playing it back towards the edge of the halfway line. It's played back into the centre of the field. So now Derby work the ball back out wide on that far side as they try to come forward now, playing it forward as they work the ball down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Northampton coming across the challenge for it as Derby just cut the ball back. Now the ball crossed into the box, knocked away by Northampton. As it's not cleared yet, Derby knocking it back towards the edge of the box, but in a tussle here outside the box as the referee blows for the foul, and that will be a free kick for Derby. So Derby with a free kick here, very, very central. And I would say about 30 yards from goal. Slightly out to this near side, but very central. Good thing, maybe a bit too far for a shot. I think we're going to get a cross into the box here. Piolo saying, "Jamie, look back on the comments." Ball crossed into the box. Knocked towards goal, and the Derby, they got the shot off there, headed towards goal, but the goalkeeper managing to make the save. Dave saying, "I'm good, thanks, guys. Busy with work and moving into new place." Right. So you're in the middle of moving. That would explain it. No worries, Dave. Well, thank you for still dropping in, mate. Shame I don't live nearer to you because I actually do that for a living, moving people's house. But obviously, you're a bit of a distance away from me, mate. But otherwise, I could have maybe done you a good deal on moving you. But thank you for that, Dave. Always a pleasure. Thank you for still dropping in when you've had the time, mate. Even though you're busy in the middle of moving house, I know how stressful that is because, as I say, I do it for a living, moving people. So ball knocked out of play on this near side for a Derby throw-in. So thank you for that, Dave. Nice one, mate. So we're going to get a long throw in here, I think, for Derby. As the ball comes into the box, headed away by Northampton. Derby picking up the pieces outside the box as they knock it back out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in as it's knocked towards goal. And, Northampton just managing to knock it away. But the referee has blown for another foul. This referee is too whistle happy. This referee is really too whistle happy. Well, the flag has gone up on this near side, but I didn't see that as an offside. There's no way that's offside. Pure Loist laughing at Jamie. Thank you, mate. Jamie said, Pure, I see that message. Pure Life saying, Dave, nothing worse than moving home. It's a nightmare. Now, well, try doing it for a living. I don't do removals all the time. It's only part of my job, but it used to be a bigger part of my job than it is these days. But now I do a lot of deliveries as well and stuff like that. But I do house removals still. But I know, mate, I know I've done it for a living for quite a few years. Ball played down this near side as now Northampton racing forward. Derby come to make the challenge as they managed to win it back, knocking it back into the centre of the field as now Derby kick the ball long out wide to that far side, just managing to keep it in play as now Derby on the attack, racing forward into the Northampton half of the field. Now coming forward down that far side as they work their way towards the edge of the Northampton box. Ball played to the byline, attempted cross, but it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner on the far side for Derby. So thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Pure Loyalist saying, Jamie, Gaz was in knots. He pictured you stuck to the door. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Dave saying, Pure Loyalist, I know it's a pain in the corner coming in. Deep towards the back post, knocked away by the goalkeeper. And the referee again has blown for a foul. Oh, now we've got handbags. We've got all sorts going on in the box here. Oh, we've got a red card. Referee's giving a red card to somebody here. Well, one of the Derby players here has lost his head. And he's been given a red card. Let's just see the replay. Corner came in. Well, I think it was a coming together right in front of the goalkeeper. And then it just ended up in a melee with handbags coming out and all sorts. Let's just have a look. So it's it's Bradley that's been given the red card for Derby County. I honestly couldn't tell you guys if it was deserved or not deserved because it was so much going on in the box. It was really difficult to tell. But what I can tell you is this referee has been very whistle happy today. So obviously that gives you a clue of how he's managed the game. So goal kick now for Northampton as the Derby fans start to leave the stadium. Thank you for that, Dave. Ball kick long down the field. Headed back in the direction it came from by Derby. As Northampton knock it away down the field. Both sets of players trying to win the ball now as Derby managed to get the header on it. It's been headed about on the edge of the centre circle. And now the referee gives the foul to Derby just on the edge of the centre circle. This might be the last opportunity for Derby as we've played the 10 minutes. Pure Life saying, Dave, my next move, my last. It's goalkeeper with the free kick now as it's kicked long down the field. Headed on by Derby as they take it to the byline. Ball hooked into the box as Derby trying to keep the ball in here, but Northampton challenging for it as Derby managed to keep it. Now they play it back into the box as the ball crossed in. It's deep, headed away by Northampton, but Derby pick it up again on that far side as another cross comes in. And there goes the final whistle. Derby just running out of time as the final whistle goes, and it is finished Northampton 1, Derby County 0. So let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers, guys. Let's have a look at the full-time match stats. Jose Paguaga saying, need goal. Yeah, well, thank you for that. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us. So, sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. Let me bring up the stats. Right, so here we go, guys. Oh, just bear with me a second. Going to bring up the match stats now for you guys on the screen, and the table, so you guys can see how the table looks. This is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Before you leave, though, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. That would that is massively appreciated. So here's how the game has gone in numbers. Don't worry if you can't read it. I'll read it out to you if you're listening it on a small device. So total shots, 10 for Northampton, 14 for Derby. Shots on target, 3 for Northampton, 4 for Derby. Possession, 37% for Northampton, 63% for Derby County. Passes, 300 for Northampton, 473 for Derby. Pass accuracy, 55% for Northampton, 72% for Derby. Fouls, 10 against Derby. 10 against Northampton, 8 against Derby. Yellow cards, 2 apiece, so both teams receiving 2 each. One red card against Derby late on in the game, none for Northampton. And offsides, 1 for Northampton, 5 for Derby County. Corners, 3 for Northampton, 7 for Derby County. So there you go, guys. Let's have a look around the grounds in a moment. We'll go around the fixtures in a moment. Joseek, well, that's not what we're about here, mate. At Fandom, we don't use that. We avoid using that kind of language as much as possible. Pure Loy saying, you said exactly what I was going to say regarding wasting time by the sounds of your commentary. Well, thank you very much, Pure Lois. Yeah, I'm just saying it as it is. I have no preference on. I had no preference on who won. I was trying to be as respectful to both teams as possible, trying to keep myself neutral. But I have to say what I see sometimes, guys, and to be fair, Northampton were doing some time wasting with some of the fouls, but I think you can't condemn them for it because loads of teams do it when they're 1-0 up. So it's a normal tactic that a lot of teams use. Pure Loy saying, "Guys, sorry, never caught all of what you said." No worries, Pure Loy. I don't think I'm going to do that game anyway. Don't think the demand's there for it, so I might as well give it a miss. But thank you, Pure Lawless. Dave is saying 10 added minutes. It's Fergie time again. Thank you for that, Dave. Pure Life saying, Jamie, can you help with what Gaz was saying? I think he's gone again, mate. I think Jamie's gone again. He asked about the England game, didn't he? He asked, was I doing the England game? So obviously I've got to take my missus to work halfway through the game. So like I said to you guys before, I can do the game, but I would have to miss a percentage of the second half of the game while I run my missus to work. So I'll be able to commentate on the first half, but the second half, obviously I would have to let some of it run on the radar, and then come back. Once I get back, I'll jump straight back on. But obviously Jamie was asking about it. I've asked him if he would like me to do it, because I don't need to do it, guys, because there'll be a lot of YouTubers doing that game tonight. Obviously, plus it's only a friendly. So I don't mind doing it, but I would do it, like I say, for you guys that are regular fan dinners. But like I say, I would have to jump off at half time to go and take my lovely lady to work. I'm not having a travelling on public transport on a Saturday night. But that was what I was trying to ask Jamie, but he seems to have disappeared again. Pure Loy saying, sorry, folks, granddaughter up seeing me. No worries, Pure Loy. Enjoy the time with the granddaughter, mate. Very valuable time, that, mate. Thank you for being with us. Always a pleasure, mate. Stay safe and well, and enjoy the family time. Top man. And Rico PP, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Rico PP saying more. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, mate, but welcome to Fan Den. Dave saying, take care, Pure Lawless, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You are an absolute gentleman. Thank you for that, Dave. Top man. And Pure Lawless said, back again, Gaz. Okay, mate. No worries. Thank you for that, mate. Well, if you need to jump off to spend time with a granddaughter, I totally understand, mate. I totally understand. So let's have a look around the grounds, guys. Just bear with me a second. And keep your comments coming. I will come back to your comments in a minute. We've not got as many games on today anyway. So just to let you guys know, in the Women's Super League, guys, finished Manchester City 3, Manchester United ladies 1. That's in the ladies game. In English League 1, guys, Burton Albion 0, Port Vale 1, Carlisle 2, Stevenage 2. And as we know, Northampton winning 1-0 right here against Derby. In English League 2, guys, finished Mansfield Town 1, Colchester 1 in the earlier kickoff. Harrogate Town winning 3-0 against Bradford City. Barrow 1, Newport County 0. Crewe Alexander 1, Wimbledon 1, Doncaster Rovers 2, Forest Green Rovers 0. Grimsby Town 1, Wrexham 3, Morecambe 2, Gillingham 3, Notts County 1, Salford City 2, Sutton United 3, Accrington 1, Tranmere Rovers 1, Crawley Town 3, Stockport County about to kick off very soon against MK Dons. Into Scottish leagues, guys. In the Scottish Championship is finished. Arbroath 0, Partick Thistle 1, Ayr United 1, Queen's Park 2, Dundee United 1, Inverness 1, and Greenock Morton 0, Dunfermline 1. Scottish League 1, guys, Alloa Athletic 0, Queen of the South 2, Annan Athletic 3, Kelly Hearts 2, Cove Rangers 1, Hamilton Academic 3, Falkirk 4, Edinburgh City 1, and Stirling Albion 1, Montrose 0. Scottish League 2, guys, Clyde 0, the Spartans 0, Dumbarton 2, Bonnie Ridge Rose 0, East Fife 2, Stranraer 1, Elgin City 1, Forfar Athletic 1, and Stenhousemuir 0, Peterhead 0. Into the Welsh football, guys, only one game today in Wales, and it's finished. Carnforth Town 1, Cardiff MU 2, full-time result. Also a game in the Welsh Cup, but that kicks off around now. Connacht Nomads against Bailey Town in the Welsh Cup semi-final. In the Northern Irish Premiership, guys, Colorino 1, Dungannon Swift 1, Glenvon 1, Logan Gal 2, Glentown 4, Ballymere United 0, and Newry City AFC 0, Crusaders 1. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the UK. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Davey saying, thanks, Gaz, Jamie, Pure Loyalist, and Stevie. Until the next time. Thank you, Dave. Hope the rest of the moving goes well, mate. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Best wishes to you. Yep, absolutely, mate. Look forward to seeing you on future streams. Always a pleasure, Dave. Stay safe and well, mate. Thank you for that, top man. Sorry, guys, just put the other stats back on the screen so you guys can see it. So thank you for that, Dave. Pure Life saying, Dave, catch up later, folks. If anyone is on the England game, take care. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Top man. Thank you, mate. Best wishes to you and the family. Stay safe and well, mate, and enjoy the time with the granddaughter. And thank you for your amazing company and conversation this afternoon, mate. It's been a pleasure, as always, having your company and conversation. Top man, Pure Loyalist. Thank you, mate. Dave is saying, I'll be there, Pure Loyalist. Okay, well, thank you, guys. As I say, I can set it up, but won't be able to do the full match commentary. But thank you for that, Dave. Mike Oxlong. Mate, that's about since the 1980s. That's pathetic. Pathetic. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here and call it an end to the show. So thank you if you guys who are new to the channel today. Really appreciate your positive comments, and it's been a pleasure having a few new fans in the chat, and as always, it's always a pleasure having the regular fan dinners in the fan den community chat. So thank you to all you guys that came and got involved with your positive comments. Really appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you guys on future streams. I may be back shortly for the England game, but like I say, I will only be commentating on the first half, as I've got personal personal stuff to take care of, but the radar will keep you informed in the second half with the part that I miss. So, yeah, that's it from me for now, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Stay safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.